Hello everybody, Arturo Johnson here, and in today's video I'm going to share with you the top 3 ways to build your brand on social media. So if you stay to the end of this video, I'm going to share with you 3 ways that you can build a following and build your business and brand on social media, and give you some actionable tactics that you can take away from this program, from this video, and implement today. I have some notes here because I think this is very important. So I will be reflecting on those to make sure that I don't miss anything, because this is a huge piece of success in today's age where we're kind of social distancing. And it's really important that we don't put the cart before the horse for people that are starting businesses. And these are just some things that I've learned over the past 24 months with growing my business exponentially. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And so the number one question that I get asked is how do I build my brand on social media, right? And just a full disclaimer, these aren't overnight tactics, right, for success, or this isn't a process for you to go viral. This will require for you to stick with this until it works, right, until you get that desired result. And it will take some grit and some grind over the next 90 to 180 days. And this is something that can really help you, but it isn't something that's a overnight success type of deal. And so let's break down these 3 tactics, right? And just give you some things that you can take away and take action on today, right? And so the first one is content and content platforms, right? So do you have a social presence already? Are there, friends and family or people that you know that you already have colleagues with from a previous career path? Have you already started to be a part of some groups? Those things, you want to figure out what platform you want to use, right? Where is your audience? And the first mistake that people make a lot of times is they try to build this brand without having a following. And this is important because you need to have some type of presence. So when you capture your audience's attention, they have somewhere to go to either have more content from you, right? Or they get to do their own little research. And this has always been fascinating to me, right? So Justin Bieber, for example, very highly talented individual, great writer. He can play the drums, I think it's the guitar, maybe the piano, and he sings, does a little bit of production, rap, and all of those things. But the key thing to Justin Bieber's success was he did it off of YouTube, right? He would do all of these songs when he was young, and it was this cute little kid with his hair that really just had a lot of range. But the most important piece was people felt like they found him themselves, and that was the story, is they found Justin Bieber, and so he became this like sweetheart. And that's what we want to do, is we want to have content that we build a small following organically, because that's going to be your fan base. And this is so crucial, right? And so, if you can figure out where to post your content, where your ideal clients are, right? And that's the first thing that you need to do. And this is huge, because people that really feel like they've been with you since the beginning, they've seen you grow, they've seen the changes that you made, whether it be from the old cameras that I used to use with the bad lighting, or standing in front of my television in a suit. They feel like they've seen you grow, and that's one thing that they are inspired by you, which will really help with the growth of whatever platform and channel that you're trying to use. And so to sum this one up, what you want to do is you want to have this following, right? And so you want to build a platform. You want to find out which platform has your ideal clients on it, and you want to start posting content. And so that's what I was pretty much trying to get at. And the reason why this is important is because you want to share helpful content, right? You want to have a presence first, and you want to really just be helpful and post value. And so if you can't, or you don't know, what to post or what things are helpful, you want to find leaders in your space, and you want to curate content that's been helpful and use that as ideas to post things. Which takes me to number 2, right? And is that you want to have some content that you can use to actively start building and growing your audience. And this is important because you want to post information on your platform, and you want to start with that personal network, right? So a lot of people are like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that. But the people who know, like, and trust you, these are going to be your biggest advocates, right? These are going to be the people that really want to see you succeed. And so that's where you want to start to post your content. And if you don't know what to post, again, you want to find leaders in your space, and you just want to post that content. And I promise you, if you build it, they will come, right? So people will start to engage with your content. People will start to like your posts, and Facebook will see that, and they will find more people like that, and the algorithm will just take over. And this is what we call a network effect. And the way this works is so you have your personal network on this certain platform, right? And then you have Facebook's platform. The more you post your content on there, you start to get people from Facebook's platform onto yours, which is your page of whatever social medium that you use. And the next step from that is you want to start searching out other influencers and seeing what their audience looks like. And then you want to start adding people from Facebook's platform onto yours, right? Or Instagram, or whatever the platform is, right? You want to start adding people to your platform. And what this does is this really creates your world, right? So you have this world here, which is the social media world. And that's what we look at this. And you have people who know, like, and trust you already in there. And some of those people are your ideal clients. And you start helping them out, giving tons of value, right? And then from there, you start only adding people who are a great fit for what you do. And so you're constantly adding them, right? On top of you're adding a ton of value with content. So what's happening here? We know that the content is helpful and you're giving a ton of value. And we know that your ideal client is seeing this because we're adding them, but we're also building on top of that following that you have of support, which means that these people will start seeing more of it, and they'll start looking at the comments, and then they'll start chiming in. And this is kind of that snowball effect, and this is really, really powerful, right? And so this is a very simple strategy, but it just works amazing, and it compounds over time. And that's why I said this isn't something that's overnight, right? This is something that really takes intentionality, consistency, and over time, it's just one of those things that will really just exponentially grow over time. And so the third thing is how do we find our audience, right? What do we do to find our audience? Where are your followers? And there's one easy way to do this, or one simple way, and it is to use hashtags, right? So you want to either go to influencers pages who are in your niche, or people who you look up to that you want to kind of model your business after, and you want to see what kind of hashtags they use. You also want to, to type in those hashtags and see what comes up. And you want to use those in your content, because what that's going to do is when you post content, it's going to add to that algorithm. And that's what we're trying to do, is we're trying to influence the algorithm to show our content to more people who have engaged with it that are just like our ideal customers, in the event that in that group, right, the law of large numbers kind of take effect and we start to get clients out of that group. And so that's really, really powerful. For example, on Instagram, right? Hashtags are huge. When you use those, a whole list of things come up. You start to just add people, as well as you want to add influencers as well, right? The more that you follow other people and support other people, they'll do the same to you, right? And then as they come over, guess what? Their audience comes over, right? Their followings come over, and it's kind of this magnetic attraction mechanism that really works well. And this is something that you can use to really grow your brand on social media. And so I've been doing this for probably 18 to 24 months, and my YouTube channel is growing. My following on Facebook is growing. My business Instagram is blowing up. LinkedIn is amazing. And it's because I am giving helpful content. I'm constantly adding people to my network who are my ideal clients. I'm adding a ton of value, and I'm consistent, which is probably the most important part, right? Being consistent. Every single day, there's at least 5 things that I make sure that I do every single day, and finding good content and adding the most value that I can every single day is probably the number one thing that I do. And so, I hope this was helpful. There's 3 actionable steps that you can use to grow your brand on social media. And so if you like this video, go ahead and click the like button, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel. I try to do at least 3 to 5 videos like this every single week. And if you're a life insurance agent and you are cold calling, door knocking, buying leads, and relying on referrals, and you are looking for a better way, a more efficient way to generate appointments and get clients, I have a free training that is a masterclass that I go in detail, step by step, in a system that has helped over 52 agents this year to exponentially grow their business, automate the prospecting process, and just to get more qualified appointments on the calendar. So if that fits you and you fit that criteria, click the link below and watch this free masterclass, and then book a call and we can see if you're a good fit. So without further ado, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this was helpful.